All right, guys, welcome back. You have your guy Will the Roofer here. We are here in Haymarket, Virginia, with one of my brand new best friends in the world, one of our homeowners who's recently gotten approved for a brand new roof. So, to Mr. Carlos, thank you for having us out today.
You're welcome.
And let me start off by saying congratulations on your brand new roof that's recently been approved by the insurance, minus your deductible. And what I'd like to do is just take a moment to just go over the process, go over the insurance paperwork. I don't know if you've had a chance to review it or not.
I have not.
And then what to expect on the day of install and where we move, where do we go from here. And so the process essentially, we start off with the roof inspection. You know, in sales, they say the number one compliment you give someone is a referral. So the way that we were introduced, we actually did a roof for your sister. And then she referred us to you when you had some issues with your roof. So we came out, we did the free roof inspection. We determined there was enough damage to where we could file a claim. Your insurance company sent out their adjuster, and they made the decision as well that to buy you a brand new roof. So the insurance company, they issue the first payment, which is where we are today. You've received the payment, and then from there, you write the check out to the contractor, Keystone Building and Restoration, for either the amount of the check that the insurance sent or 33%. The contractor uses those funds to purchase the material and get the job completed. After that, once the job is completed to your satisfaction and or towards the scope of the insurance, then we have a certificate of completion for you to sign. Once you sign that, we submit that certificate of completion to the insurance company. They release the final payment, and then you write a check to the contractor, which is us, for the amount of the final payment that the insurance issued, along with your deductible. Any plywood, more than 2 pieces of plywood, we provide 2 for free, and then any supplements. Insurance is responsible for their final payment. Insurance is responsible for any supplements that we ask of them. That's basically some work that bringing the property up to code, depreciation. We'll show that in just a moment.
Okay.
As well as, and then you will be responsible for the deductible. And again, we give 2 pieces of plywood for free. Anything more than that, then you're responsible for $100 a sheet.
Okay.
And then from there, once everything has been received financially, we issue the Silver Pledge for you, the Silver Pledge warranty. You receive that in the mail, which is basically our gift to you, and we stand by the work that we do. But this is a 10-year workmanship, 50-year material warranty that you receive. All right, any questions on the process?
No.
Okay. And then, so next what we have, and I'll just put the camera to the side so that your personal information isn't in there. But what we have here is, this is the estimate from your insurance company, okay? And it goes over what they're paying for. And so essentially what you see here, to remove 3-tab shingles, 15 squares, right, of the 3-tab shingles, and then to replace, they're paying to replace with 3-tab shingles as well. What most companies do, especially in today's day, they will replace, give you a free upgrade to a 35-year laminate or architectural. Those 2 terms are interchangeable. Architectural, I believe you're more familiar with. It can also go by laminate.
Okay.
Shingle. What we do is we give you a free upgrade to a 50-year architectural or laminate shingle. We've spoke about that. We've shown you the material already. And then this basically just goes through all the rest of the components that they pay for. The ridge cap, which is the apex of your home, right, to make sure that we remove the old, and then put the ridge vent on there. They pay a little bit more because you have a high property. They're going to pay, because it's 2-story as well as 3-story, the felt that's on the roof, basically the material, the waterproofer, and so they're paying to replace it again with just the current felt that's up there. We give you a free upgrade to the material that I shared with you before, the tarp.
Okay.
And then ice and water, we talked about that before, where when you have the ice, the snow that will accumulate in the valley, it melts and then refreezes, put that down as well. And so each of these places where you see the blue check, that's called depreciation, right? And so what the insurance company will do, if we replace that part of the house, the property, the roof, they will pay us extra for what's called depreciation, which brings the total amount of the roof to this part here. So what happens is basically they'll issue the first check. Once the job is done, we will submit a supplement to the insurance company that says, hey, we did all of the depreciation work as well. So if we did not do the depreciation, then that would be the total cost of the job there.
Okay.
Because we are doing the depreciation, they're going to release this as the total amount of the job, which is that 33 times 3 number that you came up with. Nothing coming out of your pocket with that. That's just the insurance company saying, if your contractor does the work, then that's the total amount that they'll pay to replace your roof.
Okay.
Questions on that?
Yes, explain to me again depreciation.
Sure. So depreciation, you have the actual value of your roof.
Okay.
Right? And then you have, okay, how long has this roof been? Kind of like with your car. You know, your car depreciates. It's, if you purchase a $20,000 automobile and you drive it around for a year, it's no longer worth $20,000. You have this roof. You've had it for a number of years. Although if you were to go out today and get all the material brand new, it might come to $8,000.
Okay.
Right, but this isn't brand new material on your roof. Right, it's depreciated in value. So the actual value is that $7,000 number.
Okay.
Right, but we can't go back in time and say, hey, I'll pay you $7,000, Mr. Roofing manufacturer, to replace this. We have to use what the actual value is in today's numbers.
Okay, so then once the work is done and that certificate of completion is done, that's when we submit that to the insurance and they will reimburse the depreciation.
Correct.
So I will get a second check or whatever check number it is with the amount of depreciation,
Right.
bringing it up to this.
Right, and actually when we submit the certificate of completion, this will be included with that second check that you receive.
Okay.
All right, so instead of getting the difference of that, it would be the difference of this here.
Because I've gotten this here.
Okay.
So what happens if they don't submit the rest to bring it up to here?
It'll be because they have it included in the estimate already. It basically tells us, the contractor, okay, make sure you use good material. Make sure you bring everything up to speed with the house, and then they'll release that with the final payment.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And so, and then with that, you're responsible for your deductible. All right. And so the final payment will be made of your deductible plus the difference between this number and that number. Right. Which it's on the other paper that we.
Okay.
But this in full, it goes over what the insurance is paying for, the free upgrades that we're giving you as far as the material, going from 3-tab to architecture, what have you, the felt, and so all these numbers should match up with on this the other document.
Okay.
Correct. All right. What questions do we have on that?
None.
None
right now.
Okay.
I'm
if you
sure
come
I'll
up
have
with,
some more.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And then finally, just basically what to expect on the day of installation. Right. I am your guy from the time you have your roof inspection until you sign the certificate of completion, as well as in the future if you have any phone call, whatever. Right. And so on the day of your install, I'll arrive to your home around 7 a.m. All right. Our subcontractor crew will arrive around the same time, give or take a few moments. And we ask that you have your driveway clear. And if anyone needs to come out of the driveway, probably it'll be a great idea to park somewhere else the night before. Because what we'll do is the team will back up the disposal unit, right, and to your driveway, so no one will be able to get or get out. And when they take the material off the roof, they just put it into the disposal unit. I'll be here the whole day. May go out for lunch or something like that. But any questions that you have, feel free to filter them through me. If you're coming out, you go. I'll tell the guys, hey, stop working for a few moments. Our homeowner needs to get out and do whatever. And so I'll be your. So it's not like you're gonna have some stranger here on the day of install. The same face that you met a few weeks ago is the face that will be here to see the entire job through.
Okay. Are the materials delivered the same day, or are they delivered prior?
Great question. So the materials typically are delivered 2 days prior.
Okay.
So for instance, if install is going to be on Friday, they'll deliver the materials on a Wednesday.
Okay.
And same thing on the material installation day, we ask that you keep the driveway clear because what happens is we'll come out with a crane and they'll set the materials on top of your roof.
Okay, will I be able to inspect the materials prior to them going up there? Will I be given notice so I can see? Like, what company is that's delivering?
It'll either be ABC or Beacon.
Okay.
So there are 3 roofing material distributors for all intended purposes in this area that do the most business. You probably see their trucks all the time, just not realize, oh, that's a roofing truck. So there's ABC, there's Beacon, and there's Superior Roofing.
Okay.
Right? Or the roof company. They can go by either name. And so those are the 3 companies who we work with. Typically, Beacon is our number 1 for install dates or what have you. Okay. But what we can do, they try to give us a roundabout time as to when the materials will be delivered.
And it's just the shingles that are going up there?
No, it's going to be everything.
Oh, everything.
Everything, yeah.
Okay. Why do they put it on the roof?
So think about that could be one, but the shingles, they weigh about 80 pounds each, the bundle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could imagine, especially with a 3 or 4 story property like this
Makes
here.
sense. Okay.
Yeah, and so they put it on, do the rooftop for make it easier for the contractors there.
All right, and as you know, with the last contractor I had, now I'm real weary of what's getting, because I can't go up on the roof and see what's there. So the day of, since you're here, I guess we'll have, for my peace of mind, be able to see the actual shingle and that tarp paper and all the materials, the tube, because all the vents are being replaced also, correct?
Correct,
Okay.
correct. Everything on the roof that's currently up there will be replaced. When I flew the drone, I took pictures of everything that's up there. So they only come in certain sizes, so we know exactly what turtle vents to order. We'll know which tube vents to order. I believe you said the dryer vent is up there. So we'll make anything that is not delivered. Let's say I missed something, or that our office manager, when she orders the material, if she missed something, Martine, who is our lead guy, I think I mentioned to you our crew, he'll just say, Mr. Palmer, we have a very respectful relationship. Mr. Palmer, we need this, this, and the third. And so office manager will call ABC or Beacon or Superior. In our area, Beacon and ABC are the closest. And I'll just run up there and pick it up and bring it in. That's like a 20-minute trip.
Okay.
So yeah, if it's not here on the day of install, then it's just like a very short order. We'll get it here. And because I'm going, the crew, they can continue with their work. Gotcha. Without skipping a beat. It's not going to extend anything, the time on getting the job done.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, any other questions? I'm here for you. I appreciate you for allowing me to do this recording, this training, and I know one of the things that one of your concerns you mentioned with the previous install, the workmanship and what have you. Yes. I wish you could have been at our managers meeting yesterday. George, the owner of the company, he went on like for 15 minutes how the fact that we are GAF Master Elite certified, that's like a huge deal. I didn't realize I knew it was a big deal, but I didn't realize how huge of a deal it was until he went on this rant yesterday about it. And so essentially we're held to a much higher standard than all other contractors. Okay. Less than 2% of all the roofing companies in America have this Master Elite certification. And so the fact that you can't buy your way into it, you have to be selected by GAF, and they come out, they look at our jobs randomly to make sure that we're doing it not according to Keystone standards, but according to GAF standards. So that's, I can go on and on and on about it, but it's a huge deal, and you should be able to rest assured knowing that the fact that you're backed, when Keystone's doing the work, but you're backed by GAF, which is the largest roofing shingle manufacturer in America. They're not going to tarnish your name by putting that stamp of that certification on any fly-by-night company. Okay. And I live in the area, so you can find me, and you can try to choke me out. No, just kidding.
I'll find a way.
That's right. That's right.
Because I paid a lot of money just to find out.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. So
okay.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording, and then you and I can talk a little bit more. But thank you again for the opportunity, and two, for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.